Dan, there's nothing that I like to do more around noontime than play old arcade games.
Is that a personal tradition?
Nice lunchtime snack, if you will. And I've lined up a smorgasbord here of games for you to see.
Okay, looking forward to it.
This is like the last 7 releases of Hamster's award-winning, not actually award-winning, Arcade Archives series. They've been pumping out emulated versions of games in Japan on the PS4 here for a bit. So I'm up to date. I bought them all. We looked at the last batch. So let's catch up.
All right.
They released one of these in the U.S., by the way, Rygar.
Just randomly?
Just randomly came to the U.S.
Huh. Well, Rygar, I guess, is one of those games that is recognizable to Western audiences. So.
I guess so, yeah.
More so than like Crazy Climber and that stuff.
Right. Well, yeah, okay.
I
Sure.
had never heard of it beforehand, but like Rygar, that's a name people know. Is this City Connection?
This is City Connection.
Holy shit, I remember this. I remember playing this on Atari.
This is the, really?
Yeah.
There was an NES version.
Maybe that's what it was?
I don't know.
Was there not Atari?
I don't think so.
I don't know why I'm thinking Atari, because like I never played Atari.
Yeah.
Huh.
I don't know.
Okay.
Yes, this is the arcade version of City Connection. A Jalico joint, if I remember correctly.
Okay.
Yep.
I like this game.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a pretty good game.
I remember playing the shit out of this game because like I went to go visit my stepdad's family in Iowa,
Yeah.
and there's nothing to do in Iowa, but they had either an NES or an Atari or whatever
Yeah.
I played it on, and this was like their only game. So it's like, well, I guess I'm just going to learn City Connection like this whole trip to Iowa.
Right. That's a weird thing to have, like, your only game is City Connection.
Yeah.
So I'm this car. I need to paint all of this road.
It's fun.
It's like Miner 2049er, but in a car.
All right.
I need to not hit the cat. I need to not hit the cop cars, but I
Yeah.
can shoot oil at the cops
That is illegal.
to make them spin out, and then once the... Oh, geez, cat.
So are you a criminal? You're attacking cops.
I mean, I'm also painting the streets, which I think is probably illegal, too, but...
Is it?
I'm basically Banksy.
Okay. He played this as a child.
Yeah.
It's inspired. I really like this music, by the way.
Yep. Oh, that balloon is up there. Wonder if I can get it.
Oh.
Oh, geez. Well, not like that. Oh. You can't jump until after your car has popped a wheelie. So every time you turn around, you see it pops a little wheelie there to say, like, hey, jump okay.
It's only when you turn around it does a wheelie? Or
Yeah,
can you-
or it's basically, you know, anytime you do anything that's going to slow you down, which I think is really, it's just turning around.
Okay.
It'll pop that wheelie, and once the wheelie's been popped, you are safe to jump.
Okay, but you don't
can't
have to do
jump.
it during the thing.
No, you don't pop the wheelie. It automatically happens as part of the animation of you turning around.
I
basically.
see. Okay, and you can jump at any point past that.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Oh, cat. The cat is indestructible.
Well, yeah. You ever tried to run over a cat?
Oh yeah.
I'm really into this music right now. I want to point that out.
Yep.
This weird, warbly music.
So at some point, like, you know, you have to. Ooh, yeah, that was nice. You know, to get these edges, you kind of have to sometimes just go off
Yeah.
the edge with it to get them.
Yeah. Over the edge. Ah, this is great.
Oh, cat. And the cat moves around just to randomly screw you up and prevent you from ever, like, just staying on the same plane for too long.
So,
Oh,
the cat just wants to see the world burn here, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
The cat's there with a flag, just being a real jerk.
That's all he's doing.
Oh.
This is not what police chases typically look like when you see it on the news.
No, not usually.
Most highways are not numerous tiers. So you have to get literally all of the roads,
Everything.
right? Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have yeah, it looks like you have lives. What is it? Play? Oh, play.
Players. Yeah. The momentum on the cop cars is really screwed up when you change direction. You can see that they're kind of not actually moving.
Oh,
It's like, what is
weird.
going on?
Whatever. Everything just got to pass.
Yeah. Whatever.
It's fine.
They made a video game. It's fine. Oops. I didn't hit up and jump there, so I didn't get up to the next tier. There we go.
If I ever get married, I'm going to walk down the aisle to this music.
That's really romantic.
Yeah, yeah.
I got the balloon. I don't know what that does.
Okay, so you can just kind of bump the cop cars forward if they're spinning, right?
Yeah. Once you hit them with oil, you can bump them off the road.
Okay. I feel like oil slicks are...
Did it.
you don't really see oil slicks as much anymore.
No, in video games, yeah, oil slicks and smoke screens and stuff.
Yeah, back in the day, you got Spy Hunter and like RC Pro-Am.
Well, now it's like all those weird guys with their dual stacks rolling coal on Priuses. Like they're kind of the modern Spy Hunter, which makes me sad.
They're all big Spy Hunter fans.
Yeah, they're all huge Spy Hunter fans. They're like, we're rigging up smoke screen. I've got in the back of the weapons van and came out with smoke screen, and now these Priuses are gonna pay.
The weapons van was a great idea.
Yeah,
I like that.
Yeah, no, like Knight Rider stuff. Yeah, driving into a truck while you're a car and you're moving. That is the most stealth-ass, fucking badass shit you can do. Oh.
So whatever happened with... I remember there was talk of they were going to make a new Spy Hunter game and movie, both starring The Rock.
The game came out, the movie got canceled.
Okay, so the game came out for PS2, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I want to say they even brought it out for Vita or something, well after the fact, and probably took The Rock out of it. Or I forget what happened on The Rock stuff, but yes.
I knew one of them didn't happen, and I think I remember playing the game, so yeah, it's too bad the movie didn't come out. Well, I guess it's not too bad.
Yeah,
I just want The Rock to get work.
I feel like he's not having too much trouble finding work. He can do better than video game movies.
Bro, yeah.
I mean, you saw Doom.
I own Doom.
That's
the kid. See, he just disapprovingly shook his head. I kind of like the Doom movie.
Yeah?
Yeah. The Rock's the final boss of a Doom movie. That's great.
Oops.
The guy's
name
you
made me hit the cat.
There's a guy named Grim. The main guy is Grim Reaper in it.
That's not a real name.
Yep, in the Doom movie it is. Carl Urban is Grim Reaper. It has a whole first-person shooter segment.
Yeah, no, that is. You're right. It is a good movie. I forgot about the part where it's all first-person. What was I thinking?
It's probably not a good movie. I haven't seen it in a while.
I feel like this level 2 music is not as good as level 1 music.
I mean, it's good.
Yeah, it's similar.
The first level had like a weird rockabilly thing to it, which I really liked. Actually, this is pretty good.
Yeah, I'm kind of warming up to this a little bit, honestly.
It almost sounds like weird Genesis music.
Yeah,
like, that weird
that
warble.
kind of synthy.
Yeah.
Oh, I missed that. That's. Oh, see, I cut it too close and couldn't make the jump.
So this is like a GTA, like you've gotten like 2 stars now to where they've upgraded from cars to straight up like SWAT vans.
All right, we got that edge.
In the lore, what's the deal with the cat?
The cat is basically, he works for the cops.
Okay, I see. Okay.
The cat is with the police. And
police cat?
Yeah. Cop cat really wants to stop you.
Cop cat sounds like an NES game.
Yeah.
If you just run into the, like if you rear end one of those, okay, well that answers my question.
You turn into hearts and disappear.
Games are so much simpler.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, City Connection's awesome. I don't know if simple is the word I'd use, though. It's complicated. Look at that. Who's that? Now, you have driven all the highway. Balloon. I want to say if you get a collection of balloons, eventually you can warp or something.
Like, just like levels or like teleport your car?
No, like warp ahead, Oops.
Why are these taxis mad at you?
They're just there. I don't think they're mad. They're just,
Well, you're in France now. Do they have cops in France?
Sure.
Probably. Top pointer. Number 9 top pointer. That looks like a good time.
City Connection is a good time. I'll get you someday, Shoja. Someday.
Not sue me.
Yeah, so these games still have so there you go.
Nice.
I got a high score.
And I forget, are these going to your actual proper account?
So because we're not on my home PS4, I'm logged into my Japanese account, so these trophies are useless. But
so you just have a Japanese account that are just like these games?
Just for buying these games, yeah.
Okay.
And at home, I can play them on my regular US account because of the way the authentication stuff works. Okay. But here, I have to be logged into the Japanese account to get them to work. So look at that, trucks.
All right. Are you, in the Carolinas now, or I'm trying to place this?
I don't know. Does this sound like music you would hear in the Carolinas?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
This is Ric Flair's theme, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Let's go to the back of the list and pick the next game. I like City Connection. I always have.
Yeah. That one time I played with a bunch in Iowa. It was real fun.
Yeah. Here we have Nova 2001.
Was this like a Robotron?
Another arcade classic.
Huh.
Yeah, there's some stuff in here that I had never heard of. This is one of them.
It just from the screens, it looks kind of like Robotron-esque, but I don't know if it's kind of hard to tell what's going on.
You know, we'll get in here soon enough. You probably don't need to speculate. Just let Nova 2001 wash over you.
Okay. Have you played this, or is this your first time?
Okay. I have. There's one of these games on this list that I have not played.
Okay.
But here we have UPL's Nova 2001, 1983.
Intended to be an accurate representation of what technology in 2001.
Emulated version of 2001 as seen by 1983.
All right.
And UPL.
Sweet.
Welcome to Nova.
All right.
Okay, I can shoot.
Is it like a dual stick thing?
No. I can only shoot the direction I'm pointing in. And when I kill these guys, glowing number 1s seem to appear.
Okay.
If I shoot fast, I can cancel shots.
All right.
Which means if you want to shoot people far away, you need to kind of be patient.
Oh, okay. Interesting. Music in this is not living up to City Connection.
Nope.
This is...
Sorry, no bonus.
At least it's polite about it.
Yeah. I don't know if those things kill me if I run into them. Okay,
nope.
It's just part of the background.
This is terrible music.
It's a terrible game, so...
It looks pretty shitty.
Also, my shots bounce off the glowing number 1s.
Okay. Like Ricochet?
No, like it stops the shots, so it's preventing me from just like drilling through these guys really quickly. There's some kind of satellite.
Huh. So you can't come to a full stop. There isn't like a momentum asteroids thing in play here?
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Like the background scrolls kind of based on the movement, but it's not like a scrolling world or, you know, it's a sort of a weird... Oh, whoops.
Man.
Music's good, though. It's like Space Invaders.
Exactly, yeah. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. So, are the ones just points? I don't see.
Yeah, it seems like I get 200 points when I collect a number 1.
Doesn't seem like your weapons upgrading.
Doesn't seem like
anything.
I can shoot them to turn them into number 2s or anything like that. I don't know why they have 1s on them.
Got a bunch of drills now. Or those crabs.
Yeah, like are those shells or... Yeah, these look like weird space creatures. Take that, satellite.
I mean, some of our viewers might be younger.
There's 2.
This is what life was like in 2001, basically.
Yeah.
It's been
totally,
13 years, you know.
Yeah,
the world's
I'm
changed.
thankful that we are past this, because
these were just roaming
I
the
spent
streets.
my time on, you know, out there defending the stations from weird crab monsters.
I mean, we all did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's... Okay. Oh, now it's just Grid Runner.
Now, something like this, after we record this, is this a game you'll ever play again in your life?
No.
Okay.
Probably not.
All right.
Look at these 5s, though.
That is, yeah, that's big. It seems like the ones are worth 200, and so these are worth 800.
And I got the high score. Man, I don't have... I'm getting trophies that I have not gotten playing this game at home.
Okay.
Which is frustrating, because it's not my real account. It's so easy to get all the trophies in these. Again, if you didn't watch the other video we did, like all but 2 of the trophies are spent from you going into these menus. See?
Settings can be accessed from here.
And also, yeah, now all these trophies, because they released Rygar in the US, at some point along the way, they started like just translating all the trophies.
Oh, okay. All of them, even though only one was released?
Optimal display settings. So this is the display screen where we can set the aspect ratio and some other stuff.
It's the laziest
We can go in here,
trophy.
customize game settings. We can go in here to the control settings, set button configuration, and that sort of stuff.
Wow.
One of them is for resetting, which I'm not going to do because I'm doing so well.
This is up there with the worst music I've ever heard in a video game.
It's fucking tense, dude. Don't you understand how tension works?
Yeah, not with this.
Oh, shit.
Okay, all right, never mind. I take everything back. It was all building up to this moment.
No! Scene 5. Here we go.
You get an extra point at 80,000. That seems really annoying.
Oh, I finally got a time bonus from one of these things.
All right.
And the guy didn't come back. I guess you only get one shot at the weird boss.
Huh. Uh-oh.
I think that's what that Eminem song was about. You only get one shot.
Yes. Yes.
Do not miss your chance to blow up the boss.
Yes. You saw 8 Mile.
I did.
Yeah. Actually, I never saw 8 Mile. Is it good?
It's all right.
Yeah. It's a good song.
Yeah. Yeah. The soundtrack's good. Yeah. That was close.
Are there any trophies for doing normal trophy things like beating a boss, or is it all?
No, it's all score based. You get one trophy for getting the high score, which I have here. You see, which is either really hard or really easy depending on the game, because some games have really low default high score settings.
Okay.
And then you get one for uploading your score to their online leaderboard. Okay. Which is optional for some reason. That guy's a real jerk. So you just need to get the high score, and then remember you need to hit circle once your game is done.
Oh, okay.
And then you will get those last 2 trophies.
Wow. And obviously no platinums or anything.
No, there are no platinums in these.
Right.
Though they could have. I mean, I feel like there are more downloadable games that have platinum trophies now.
It's starting to happen.
They've kind of changed some of their policy on how they look at stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what the criteria is for that, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
And then there's weird stuff where it's like, oh, here's the Sly Cooper collection with 3 platinums,
Yeah. Well, on some level, if they can put 3 platinum trophies in a Sly Cooper game, and, if they sell another 100 copies based on trophy weirdos that want to get all those platinums, good on them.
I did that in the Sly Cooper collection.
That's insane. You're insane.
I had never played those games before, and I always wanted to give them a shot, and yeah.
You ended up liking them?
I did like them, yeah. I went through a weird phase when I was getting older to where it's like I would look at like Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper. Like they all came out when I was like near college age.
Yeah.
And my sister loved them, and she has good taste in games outside of Dynasty Warriors. And so I knew that they were probably good, but I just kind of had that dumb thing in my head of like, I'm like 20, I'm not going to play
kids games,
Cartoon Raccoon or whatever here.
Sure.
But then they all got really critically acclaimed and everything, and I actually gave them a shot. And turns out those games are all really good.
Yeah, they are.
So. Alright, kind of mixing up the enemy behavior. Random snake stuff now. You having fun?
No. But I'm doing well.
You're in the 9th scene. These are scenes, not stages or levels.
There's stages, levels, what else? Boards.
Yeah. Boards is more like a
sure.
Donkey Kong type thing, it seems.
People call Pac-Man levels boards.
Yeah.
But like board.
But like classic arcade when I think board,
Yeah.
Like I think of like King of Kong. It's like, oh my god, he got to the third board with Acts.
Acts, yeah, that's a good one.
Chapters happen.
Mm-hmm.
Zone, in the case of Sonic.
Yeah, Zone, yeah.
World.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. What's the Guilty Gear has something dumb?
Is it like verse or something?
No, but that would be a good one.
I think some games do that. Seems like it. Jason's got to know. Jason knows everything about fighting games.
What's going on?
What do they call the rounds in Guilty Gear? Isn't there some weird term for them?
Shit, I don't remember.
Shits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know in Blaze Blue they say Gorilla Plate is turning.
What?
Or something like that.
What the hell does that mean?
Never mind.
Jeffa.
Hell yeah!
Upload that. So you have the option to not upload if you're ashamed or something?
Right.
Okay.
Because, yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Yeah, we can go in and, we can get the rest of these trophies here by looking through the entirety of the manual.
Okay.
By looking at the high scores. And by resetting the game.
Why resetting the game?
What are you going to do?
I guess put real trophies in there?
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. But now I have 100% of the trophies in Nova 2001.
And
Look at this amazing
them.
profile of these hot games that I've played.
It seemed like a maniac who bought a PS4 just to play.
It's like, yeah, finally. A way for me to play old video games.
Spend $400.
And this Mahjong thing. All right, let's move on from Nova 2001.
Now this had an NES version, right?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah,
I remember renting
that's
this.
primarily where I played it. But Solomon's Key is a hell of a game.
I remember liking it, yeah.
Yeah.
Did it differ a lot between arcade and NES?
It did. Like, some of the hidden levels were different. But generally, like, some of the levels are pulled right out of it. And this was, of course, a Tecmo joint. So now a Koei Tecmo joint.
So Hamster's just taking games from all sorts of different publishers.
Yeah, they're going out there and
this.
doing whatever deals they need to do, and
Okay.
the emulation stuff. And
What options do you have as far as, like, I remember all those early XBLA games, you could, like, stretch it out.
yeah, you could do that. And that's what
Okay.
not that menu. That's what this menu does.
You just wanted those trophies.
Haha. So yeah, we can move it around the screen.
I usually, with those old Midway ones, I would just stretch them all the way out. It usually didn't look that bad,
You're a monster.
Are you a big aspect ratio, like,
Look,
has
man,
to be pure?
just leave it the way they want it.
Yeah, look at all this wasted real estate here.
Yeah, but you don't want Solomon to look like a. Oh my god.
I mean, there's some wiggle room. Like, I just played the entirety of Metal Gear Solid on my Vita, and I stretched it out, pretty far to the edges.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not the original aspect ratio, but,
Didn't you go to films? Didn't you study film?
I mean, on paper.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the best way to study film.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a puzzle game. You need to get keys to open the door and then escape.
Yep.
I can create blocks. I can shoot fireballs now that I picked up a couple of those vases. And when I get the bell, the fairies appear. And the fairies try to find you, but they're dumb, so sometimes they don't get there.
These enemies seem like they're from
Come here, you stupid ass!
It seems like they're from the, like, Bubble Bobble school of enemies.
Yeah, I'm just like, I don't know, I'm a ghost.
Yeah.
Go back and forth.
And not super aggressive about anything, just kind of,
Yeah, we're just here.
just punching the clock.
It's a patrol route. This is a stealth game. No.
I assume Bubble Bobble was arcade first, right? Yeah. Man, I really liked Bubble Bobble.
I never got that into it.
I loved it as just like a co-op thing. Like, I would just play with my cousin, and there's just like 8,000 fucking levels in it. Like, it was so fun seeing how far you can get.
All right, we got the key, we got the bells, we get the fairy. If you get 10 fairies, you get an extra life.
Okay.
Of course.
Yep.
Come here, come here, come here. All right.
This seems perfectly pleasant.
Yeah.
I'm still super confused as to why your home PS3 allows you to do it on your real account, but you can't just sign in and do it here? I don't understand
because the way they restrict access to games is based on the concept of your primary PS4.
Okay.
So this is not my primary PS4. This is some PS4 at the office.
I see.
So this is the primary PS4 for both my US and my Japanese account.
This one you're playing on now?
No,
or
my
your
one at
home
home.
one. Okay.
So there, if you buy a game on your primary PS4, any account on that PS4 can play it.
Okay. Gotcha.
But if you are not on your primary PS4, you have to be logged into the account you bought it on to play it.
Okay. So you can't just log into your...
I can't log into my US account and play it because I bought all these on my Japanese account.
Gotcha. Okay.
But at home, it doesn't matter what account's logged in because it's the primary PS4 for that Japanese account.
I see. Okay. That makes sense.
It's how they prevent you from like sharing games with friends and like some of the stuff that happened on PS3.
Right. Okay. So if you are a trophy weirdo, you can download this on your actual account and really get those trophies for...
You can create a Japanese account and download it, and as long as the PS4 is activated as that primary PS4 for that account, then you can, then I can log in with my US account and do whatever I want.
Gotcha. Is there any kind of limit as to how many blocks you can create?
No, I don't think so. I mean, you know, the bonus timer, I think when that expires, you die, so...
Okay.
As you see, it's now like frantic music and the bonuses turn red, and now I gotta get out of here.
That's good frantic music. Bonus prison.
Cast a spell on the key at 3-3. It rhymes.
Oh, yeah. I like this music, too. How are you gonna know what to do if you cover up the text?
That's a good point.
On the key. Any fall damage for Solomon?
No, but sometimes there's hidden stuff where if you create a block in a spot and then delete it, there'll be an item there. You know, you'll run into stuff like that. Here's 3-3.
All right.
Here's this key I've heard so much about. Oh shit! I forgot about that.
That sucks.
That guy fell on my fucking head.
So those red skull-looking things are like enemy portals?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a clever little game.
I cast a spell on the key.
Yes, you did.
It was 3-3.
Yep.
Just burned that guy. Turned him into a money bag, and then didn't even get the money bag.
Oh, wow.
That's a little cavalier of me.
How do you replenish your fire stuff?
There are items you pick up. It's little vases that have fireballs on them.
Gotcha. Ever play Kickle Cubicle?
A little bit.
I kind of am reminded of that.
They did a Game Boy sequel to this called Solomon's Club.
That's right, yeah. That was original Game Boy, right?
Yeah.
Not color or anything? Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
Oh, you're gonna get that money. His money's worth it.
Yeah, his money. It was
Not
a
that
5,
last
not a
guy.
1. That's
okay,
way
right.
more. If Nova 2001 taught us anything, is that the 5s are worth more than the 1s. True.
It's just numerically more, too.
Yeah. Yep.
Is the bell just like a Pac-Man fruit? It's just like a point thing?
It summons the fairy.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah.
All right.
So that's just based on how much time you have left.
Yeah. That's a fireball right there.
Ah.
Oh, jeez. Ah!
Yeah. Oh, shit! So how were you exposed to, like, you know, these games that you have seen? Like, you know, was this in an actual arcade that you used to go to?
No, I just had the NES version.
Oh, okay.
I
assume you spent a lot of time in arcades, though.
I did,
like,
yeah. Yeah, but that's one of those things where you're never getting a full picture of everything that's available because not every arcade is going to have every game. You know?
Right, right.
Oh, that fire was there behind the money.
I always remember just like the mainstays because like I was usually going to arcades in the '90s where there was always Mortal Kombat, Virtua Fighter, Daytona USA, Revolution X.
Yeah, the mainstays.
Yeah, Revolution X was in like every arcade I went to, which I was really happy about.
I've barely. I never saw one in an actual arcade. I don't think.
Kansas is just lousy with Revolution X cabinets.
Aerosmith is huge in Kansas. Everyone knows that. Kansas is huge in Boston for whatever reason.
I unironically love Revolution X.
It's yeah. Well, I mean,
you shoot CDs at helicopters.
You do shoot CDs at helicopters. Like, yeah, it's kind of awesome.
I'm trying to think of other mainstays from that era. I mean, that was just when like Mortal Kombat clones were everywhere. Yeah, like, you know, Time Killers and all that shit. Just was Primal Rage was arcade. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, jeez.
I'm thinking Eternal Champions was just straight up console.
Yeah,
right?
Sega made that for Genesis. Yeah,
that's right. I wanted to like that. I didn't really.
No, yeah, it had a lot of potential, but was not a very good game.
Yeah.
Even the CD version, which was the one that was like, oh, this is way better. I'm like, nah, not really.
Yep.
But yeah, you know, I was going to arcades a lot before fighting games really existed in what we think of as their current form.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think about games like Commando and Spy Hunter and Night Driver. And,
okay,
you know, like, you know, there's a lot of stuff like that.
Like the Commando that went to NES?
Yeah, but the NES version was really different.
See, that's the only one I've played.
Yeah, so there are a bunch of secret rooms and shit in the NES one. You know, sometimes you throw grenades and you find a ladder. Yeah. None of that's in the arcade.
Oh, okay. Is the NES one better?
For that reason, yeah, I think so. But I mean, the arcade version certainly like looks better and has better music and is cool too. Actually, the Commodore 64 version of that game is really good too. Huh. The music's fucking awesome.
I don't know, you have more experience with arcades than me. I mean, do you feel that like, in my mind, that golden age of my youth in arcades was that like 90s Mortal Kombat fighting game, you know, early 3D stuff, Virtua Fighter, Virtua Racing?
So I didn't really care about Virtua Racing or any of the like Daytona and stuff like that. It was just like that stuff was $1. It was a waste of fucking money.
Yeah,
especially
really
when you could be playing a fighting game.
Yeah.
You know, like that changed arcades a lot for me, and why I was going and what I was doing when I was there, you know, because I used to just go as a kid all the time and I was playing everything, you know, just there was all sorts of stuff, and it was a lot of stuff like this, you know, Double Dragon,
is this
Renegade? Golden Axe. This is Renegade.
Oh, I love this game.
Yeah, or as it's known in Japan, Kunio, something other than Renegade.
Okay. Idiot.
Actually, we might be able to, well, whatever.
Yeah, this is another one I'd only played on NES. But
yeah, same here. This version, I mean, it's a fucking hard game.
Yeah.
And this version is harder.
It just beats the shit out of that guy.
Yeah, my friend got beat up. We're going to run after these guys. Oh, God, they've cornered me in the subway. I have made mistakes. But I got my, you know, I'm like Neo over here with my jacket.
Yep. That's pretty good music, too.
Yes.
What's with all this, like, rockabilly stuff in, like, Japanese arcade games?
I mean, look at these fucking pompadour gang assholes. Like,
River City Ransom did a great job with those type of assholes, too.
Yeah. So this game is technically part of that same series.
Like,
as River City Ransom.
In the same universe?
Kunio, like, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was a sucker for both those games.
I ended up, this was in the era when you could return an NES game after playing it.
Where?
Toys R Us and stuff like that. Like, you used to be able to just return open games.
Jesus.
Because, you know, for like, you know, reasons of just like, I didn't like it.
Wow.
And they would accept returns. Eventually they realized that what people like me and my dad were doing, which was returning games that were, after we played them, saying like, screw this crap.
Yeah.
I really cruised through that first level in a way that is fucking, like, we should really pause and fucking talk about how fucking amazing I just did.
That was pretty good.
That was maybe the best I've ever done at this game.
Yeah, because this does come out of the gate really hard.
Yeah.
Like that first level even. Also, really good job with those kicks. Oh, it takes some timing. Look at all these cool dudes just watching.
Yeah.
Tapping their feet. I want to dropkicks. Dropkicks
on a motorcycle. Fucking bike. It's like the coolest shit you could ever do.
And there's just no chance that's going to happen in either of our lives.
Because, like, yeah, I know. I'm never going to do that. I could never kick that high.
I mean, I guess you can't say 0%, but damn close to 0%. I don't know many people that have motorcycles. Mm-hmm. The guys I know that do, I typically get along with.
Did you ever see Torque?
Is that Stallone?
No.
What am I thinking of? No, I don't think I have.
Ice Cube is in Torque.
Oh, okay. Is that the one that the Britney Spears music video director did?
Maybe.
The guy that did the Toxic video?
That would not surprise me one bit.
I think it is.
It is similar to The Fast and the Furious, but is about motorcycles.
Okay, yeah. Mid-2000s, are we talking? Yeah,
yeah,
okay, yeah. This sounded familiar.
It's really good. There's a super bike that goes super fast.
Oh, okay. Is there like a nitrous thing on it?
Yeah, something. It's like a weird silvery bike, and at one point, it is ridden, and it turns into this fucking CG shit fest of like suddenly not the real person anymore, and boy, it looks bad. And, oh, it's so good. Yeah, it's really good.
I remember being super excited for Mission Impossible 2 because of that scene in the trailer where the two motorcycles are just going at each other, and they ramp, and then like the trailer cuts, and it's like, oh man.
There's a really good motorcycle fight in Torque as well.
Like a road rash style thing where they're like...
No, it is like they are like almost playing chicken, or they're jousting basically.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I should probably see Torque.
It's worth some time.
Torque?
Uh-huh.
Okay, all right.
Ugh.
I also need to see the rest of the Fast and the Furious
I
movies.
ran out of time.
I've only seen Fast 5, and I did enjoy it. I assumed I wouldn't like them because I don't really give a shit about cars.
Oh yeah,
but
neither did they at that point.
That's the thing,
the first movie is about cars. The second movie is sort of about cars. The third movie is there are cars.
It's Tokyo Drift, right?
Yeah, Tokyo Drift. There are, certainly is about racing to some extent.
Drifting.
But drifting specifically, yes. But then everything after Tokyo Drift, it is no longer about cars.
Okay. Is there one that people point to as like, this is the best Fast Furious movie?
It's Tokyo Drift.
That's the best one?
I love Tokyo Drift. God damn it, it's so good.
Isn't that the one that like none of the actual stars are in?
Uh-huh.
Okay, no Vin Diesel, no Paul Walker.
Uh-huh.
All right, no Ludacris?
No.
So there's no one that anyone knows.
Little Bow Wow's in it.
Oh, I see. Okay. No disrespect to Little Bow Wow.
He drives a car that looks like the Incredible Hulk.
Okay. All right, I'm listening. Is he like 40 now? How old is he?
I think he goes by Bow Wow primarily.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah. Huh. All right. You've seen them all, I assume, right?
I have, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I hadn't seen the most recent one until I didn't see it in theaters. But it's good, yeah.
Okay.
When they added The Rock to it, it really kind of drove home that, like, hey, this is not really a car movie.
Right,
This is just an action movie in which cars are used to solve problems. Just like in other movies, guns are used to solve problems.
Yeah.
Now they just use cars and guns.
Well, yeah, like in Fast 5, it's just like Vin Diesel and The Rock just beating the shit out of each other.
Yeah,
It's like,
yeah,
I'm totally on board for this. This is
Yeah,
cool.
that's a pretty good scene.
Yeah. That seems like a good character for The Rock, too. I like it.
Yeah, just like military badass. Like he sucks.
Yeah, but he's also kind of cool.
Yeah, and then by the end of the movie, like they're all on the same side.
Yeah.
Anyway, so I keep running out of time.
You ever see Pain and Gain?
No, I never did.
It's good.
Yeah.
Like genuinely good.
Is it was it like The Rock and Mark Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Like lifting weights and stealing stuff.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Like they're kind of like con artists, criminals that are obsessed with just getting huge.
Okay.
It's pretty. And it's Michael Bay.
All right.
And
yeah.
Yeah. It's actually probably. Well, no. I mean, the Rock's in the conversation, so the movie The Rock. So I can't say it's the best Michael Bay movie.
I mean,
but it's certainly the best since The Rock. Like I have not been a Michael Bay fan since. The Rock is the only Michael Bay movie besides Pain and Gain that I like. Because what else is there? I haven't seen any of the Bad Boys.
Bad Boys 2 is really good.
I've heard that. I don't like Transformers at all. I saw the first one. Don't give a shit.
That stuff's terrible.
Then what he did, Pearl Harbor, that sucked.
Yeah. I don't know.
Yeah.
I didn't see it.
It's no good. What are we playing here? What's
Moon
this one?
Cresta.
Okay. This does not sound familiar at all.
I had an uncle that had a Moon Cresta cocktail.
What?
The cocktail is the sit-down machine.
Oh, okay, right. The ones that you like rest and drink on.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I feel like the only one you ever see in recent years is the Pac-Man Galaga one.
Yeah, that's kind of the last one released in a lot of ways.
Okay.
It just they issued that relatively recently. That's not of the vintage of those two games.
Okay.
It's something where the 25th anniversary we've released this game. And so this is kind of a standard space shooter, not unlike Phoenix or like Mega Mania.
Okay.
But these ships can dock.
Oh, okay.
And it's fucking crazy if you can get it, you know, like it. We'll see if I can pull it off.
Does it add to your firepower like when you Galaga like team up
Yeah.
ships? Okay. This looks tricky at first.
God damn
That's
it.
as fast as you can shoot?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I can only have one shot on the screen at a time, basically.
Wasn't Centipede like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that drove me nuts. Oh, Jesus Christ. Yeah, these games just make me nervous if I only have one shot on the screen. Okay. Like how every shot sounds just like a bottle rocket got recorded.
Yeah.
Bottle rockets legal in California?
Nope.
Damn it.
Anything that goes in the air or is fun in any way is not legal in California.
That's super lame.
In some counties, all fireworks are illegal.
Like sparklers and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Seems like
California's on fire all the time. I don't know if you've noticed.
I've only lived here
like,
4
yeah.
months. I
No,
haven't seen a fire
There
once.
are large parts of this state that are like just they have fire danger signs that the gauge is all the way to the right at all times. It's like extreme fire potential.
Really? This state seems crazy. Like all the stuff I didn't know. Like I didn't know that it was
Yeah.
always on fire. I didn't know that apparently you guys never have water.
Yep,
Like,
and that's part of why it's always on fire. Okay, now we need to try to dock. I didn't center up before beating that last ship, but we'll see if we can pull it off.
I learned this morning that you don't have paper or plastic bags.
Yeah, that changed recently. That's
Is it the city or the state?
So now it's up near me too.
Oh, okay.
Where now you have to pay 10 cents for a bag. Man. And they used to ask if you wanted paper or plastic, and fuck me.
Oh, damn it! Just
Well, so you see, you dock number 1 and 2.
Yeah, that looks great.
It's powerful. If you can keep 1 and 2 together for a while, you get the chance to dock 1, 2, and 3.
Oh man,
And then you're like a fucking death machine.
that's awesome. I like that a lot. All right, this seems like a good Galaga style game.
We've almost seen all of it.
Oh, really?
In terms of like, where it starts to loop back around and we fight those enemies from before again.
Okay.
Okay, now we got to deal with these. Whoa.
Jeez.
All right, let's see if we can get 2 and 3 together here.
All right. Now, I've seen you land the ship in Top Gun for NES, so I've got faith in you here. Nice.
All right.
That's a really cool mechanic.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh, shit. These enemies look terrible.
They're real dicks.
Jesus Christ, settle down. Oh.
Far out.
Yeah. Nice.
So that's the loop right there. Now we are back at the first stage, only harder. So it undocks all the ships, and you just keep going
Just over and over?
over and over.
Same enemy waves? Oh, shit.
Yeah.
All right. Why does first have an apostrophe in it?
They didn't. Back in these days, they hadn't established a lot of consistency with how they wanted to refer to the players. 1 up and
Okay.
2 up and first and like all that stuff. So.
Huh.
If you think about it, it's Japan doing something in English and then trying to handle an abbreviation.
Yeah. That's probably not
And
the
at
best.
some point, it's just
Like rub.
rub.
Is that a race?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rub it out, I guess. I don't know. That's
Sure.
how I always thought about it.
Huh. Get that trophy.
All right. Trip to the Space War. Moon Cresta. Try it now. You can get a lot of fun and thrill. I think that's what that said.
It did, yeah. All right.
All right, here we go. It's time to get serious.
Okay, this looks pretty cool. It looks like that guy's about to fight a bull.
Uh-huh.
All right. What's going on in this bottom right thing here?
It's breaking blocks, man.
Oh, okay,
It's
yeah.
Karate Champ.
All right. Holy shit. This is called Karate Champ?
It's called Karate Champ. This
Okay.
is why we have fighting games today.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. You would call
Guy
this
in white gi fights guy in red gi. You could say Ken and Ryu came straight out of someone saying, man, Karate Champ was awesome.
Really? Okay. All right. I like this title screen a lot.
Yeah.
This guy's really want to get away from that bull. I would too. It's got flashing horns.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
That's how I run.
I don't know how to handle the bull when you face it in the game.
Yeah?
It's a bonus stage. I don't know what you need to even do.
Maybe it's like a ball
I never
bowl
looked it up.
situation. All
You
right.
gotta punch it.
You gotta punch the bull? Yeah, maybe.
He's kicking the shit out of this burrito here.
Yep.
I like the screen. I like everything I'm seeing. Okay, yep, yeah, all right. I really like this game so far.
So this game was a dual joystick game.
Right, I remember you playing a little bit at your desk and...
Yeah, so you use the analog sticks for this, which is, not ideal, but... so one's a movement stick and one is kind of a move stick. We'll go through a little training here.
Yep. Dude in the blue looks stern. Or maybe that's a mustache, I'm not sure. So it looked like to stop the bull you need to duck and punch, right in his face.
Maybe. All right, here we go. This is, like a proper karate game. It's based on half points and full points, and that's probably a full point. No, yeah, that was a full point.
This is like
Fuck.
Bushido blade, man. One hit's taking you down.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Hot. There's a full point
Wow.
for that hot kick. Feeling pretty good about it.
Do you ever take karate?
No.
It's pretty fun.
I took like one Kenpo lesson
Yeah.
and then
Ooh.
realized I didn't want to do that. So he got a half point for that. So he has 1.5 points, 2 points to win. Oh. Oh, no.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
take it.
Nice.
All right, so we're tied up. Next fall wins.
All right, sudden death. Pa!
Yeah.
Right in the gut.
All right.
You ever been punched in the gut real good?
Yeah.
You got the wind knocked out of you? That
Yeah.
is the worst feeling.
Yeah, it sucks.
Oh.
Well,
Oh, man, that looks satisfying.
yeah.
So how are you doing that jump kick? Is it forward,
It's up
right?
on the movement stick and right on the move stick.
Okay. Oh, nice. How are you blocking?
I don't know. I don't know if that's just like an animation that happens because it didn't line up, or if it's
Okay.
because I'm holding back.
Ooh.
All right.
I don't know if it's just because I'm such a Mortal Kombat guy, but I've always... Whoa,
Yeah.
that was cool. That was really cool. I've always preferred the block button to the hold back, the block.
Yeah.
I think it's just because Mortal Kombat was
Sure,
just
yeah.
formed my opinion of everything a fighting game should be.
Yeah, I mean they're very different styles. So,
Yeah.
I can adapt.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're here. We got TV camera here. That Sani sign up there,
All right.
which I imagine it just doesn't say Sony. But I have no idea.
Nice.
All right. The crowd is eating this up.
The crowd.
Yeah, listen to him.
That waveform or whatever
Yeah.
that is up there.
This game also inspired a lot of home games, stuff like World Karate Championship or International Karate, IK Plus. Like there was a ton of stuff that came out of computers that are basically this game.
Does this predate Yayar Kung Fu, I assume?
Yeah, it does. It
Yeah.
does, and that's similar, for sure. Oh, time.
Oh.
And we lose when time expires, no matter what. I think. Oh. Okay. All right. Cool.
You won?
Yeah.
And then just throwing litter on the field?
Yeah. It's a little exhibition showing how much of a badass I am.
Until it blocks to hit you in the head.
That's how much of a badass I am. Fuck.
Oh, shit. This seems pretty cool. Yeah!
All right.
It's a satisfying noise when you kick him in the gut.
Yep.
I'm kind of impressed by the voice, like being in this. Like,
Yeah.
considering the
The U.S. version, like the voice was really weird. It was just like full point, half point, like real slow talking.
Back then,
Begin. It was just real weird.
there's a lot of that. I remember like.
Okay, what?
Oh, punch!
I don't know.
It looked like you needed to duck and punch from that animation
Yeah,
you showed
yeah,
earlier.
that's down and up, and I did the wrong move.
Okay.
I don't know.
I remember a lot of NES games had weird voice stuff like Blades of Steel.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
I think Double Dribble sounded weird.
Double dribble.
Yeah. Skater Die was the best voice on NES. Skater Die 2 theme song. The die, 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 die.
God.
I love that.
Yeah, take it.
I have always liked the idea of fighting games that have instant death things. Where like Bushido Blade was one of the first like kind of more recent 3D ones that did it.
Yeah.
But I loved Mortal Kombat Deception, and no one ever talks about that. I love the giant death traps.
Like the mid-stage fatality stuff?
Yeah, like we have health bars like a normal Mortal Kombat, but hey, if I kick you into these gears, you're going to get all grinded up, even if you have full health. I think that's awesome.
Oh, God. Well, that's it for us.
And I don't know why Mortal Kombat hasn't done that again. I don't know why people don't talk about how great that was, or if I
Like
was
the
just the only
original
one.
Guilty Gear had instant kills back in the day, like before MK did.
Oh, yeah?
That's the first one I can think of that did it in kind of what was also a proper fighting game.
Huh.
And I think it's just one of those things that... Oh, that's me putting coins in. I'm like, what's it just making that noise? Foot. That's Karate Champ.
Cool.
And then this is the last one. This one just came out this week, I think, and I don't know what this is. I assume it's a bad space shooter. Yep.
It sure looks like it.
When in doubt, a game is probably a bad space shooter. If it's like, here's an arcade game you've never heard of, like it's almost always going to be just some weird shooter.
Yeah. In that genre, do you have like a favorite? Like Galaga or Galaxian or Space Invaders?
I think Galaga is really good. I think Gap Plus or Galaga, the third Galaga game, or
I never
the
played
third
that.
Galaxian game is really good.
Huh. Was Galaxian the sequel to Galaga?
No, Galaga is the sequel to Galaxian.
Okay, because I always liked Galaga a lot more than Galaxian.
Yeah, I mean, Galaxian was like late 70s. Like, there's just not a lot to it. Like, Galaga added mechanics that make it different from any other game of the era.
Yeah.
Charge 50. All right.
I think for as early as Asteroids was, it still is really fun to play.
Yeah, Asteroids is really good. Asteroids Deluxe, too. All right, Exerion, let's see what this is. Oh, wow. Look at that.
Okay.
It's real.
No.
Look at that.
Oh, boy.
It's fucking awesome.
Shooting XFL logos.
But look at the scrolling. Look at the
Yeah,
background. Look at how amazing that
It's
is.
scaring the shit out of me.
I shot all my shots and can't shoot anymore.
So what the fuck do you do now?
Oh, wait.
Do you...
Okay, apparently I shot those are my good bullets. And now I need to shoot my bad bullets? Okay, so there are two fire buttons in this game. This is the regular...
Okay. So it's like missiles and cannon, basically.
Yeah.
Oh,
man.
wow.
Like, the movement is really kind of momentum-y, so it's sort of...
Man, that background.
It's awesome! Look at that!
It is pretty cool, but holy shit. That's a lot to take in. This doesn't look as shitty as the screens may have made it seem.
Yeah.
This looks totally fine.
Oh, but the movement is so just sluggish.
Oh. So you've got a charge meter that's going up.
Yeah, it seems like every time I kill something with a regular shot, I get one more bullet for the good guns.
Okay.
Oh,
no!
That's a really fucked up thing that they just did right there. So do I get the high score one for any points in this?
Well, you're on the score ranking table at first.
But it didn't give me the trophy or the opportunity to upload.
Wow.
So they must have actually just built in some arbitrary limit that they don't bother to tell you.
Huh.
Well, that's Exerion.
Cool.
That seems kind of neat.
Yeah.
Oh, that guy's moving. Let's see what else you fight in here if they show anything later. Just more of these dudes. Yeah, so he's going nuts on the charge shots too, just like I did.
Yeah.
Well, cool. Anyway, I guess that's the last of them.
Okay. Some fun stuff in there.
That's the last of them. So we're back up to date again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't recommend people buy these because they're $8 a piece, and that's kind of expensive for some of these games. But like Solomon's Key, there's a lot of levels, there's stuff to it. You could
City Connection.
You could do worse.
I kind of like City Connection.
Also, the one thing I'll say is if you're a trophy weirdo, the U.S. version of Rygar and the Japanese version of Rygar share trophies. So I bought the U.S. version thinking like, oh, I'll get all those trophies again. No, they just carried over.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Just know that going in. You don't need to buy both versions.
Okay.
And yeah, that's Arcade Archives, the latest. So
cool.
I assume they'll keep releasing these because, I mean, why wouldn't they? Right?
Seems pretty easy way to make money.
Yeah, I imagine that these are selling just well enough to be like
make it worth
what little effort they have to put into it. Like the shell is all done, they just have to emulate stuff and go. So they're probably just stealing MAME code.
Yeah, whatever.
Well, that'd be illegal, but that's whatever.
I mean, if it's officially released, I assume it's on the up and up.
We like to assume a lot of things about a lot of different products, that stuff's like that's on the up and up, but when open source and emulation is concerned, there's been a lot of jack moves over the years, so we'll see.
Okay.
Anyway, that's Arcade Archives. That's the Renegade and Mooncrest and all this other stuff. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.